All right, so Dan is peeling carrots. He has 11 carrots in all. So far, 10 of them are peeled. How many carrots are not peeled? I'm going to write the subtraction sentence to match the story.
I think one is not peeled.
So 11 minus 10 equals 9. So what is 11 minus 10? One. Leah.
Darn.
So you gotta see what it's asking you. So there are 15 dots with 5 dots in each group. There are how many groups of dots? You gotta see what it pay attention to what it's asking. How many groups of dots are there?
5.
How many groups?
Oh,
Not how many dots are in each. How many groups? So you gotta pay attention to what you're reading. 3 groups. So that means 15 divided by 5 is 3.
Okay, there are 2 groups of dots.
So 6 divided by 3 is
2.
yes. All right, I'm not gonna help you no more. You got the rest on your own. And you know how to do it. Don't be shook.
3.
If you notice the pattern, this and this is the same answer all the time. Most of the time. Let me not say all.
There are dots because it changes.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why you got to pay attention.
There are 2 dots in each group. So this is 2. Ooh, what happened?
That's okay. You just made it bigger.
There are 4 squares in each group. Ooh.
That's a big one.
1, 2, 3. Ooh.
It tells you. Read it. There are 45 squares with 9 squares in each group.
Oh.
There are blank groups of squares.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So 45 divided by 9 is 5. See?
There are
Told you division is not hard.
3 groups of squares. So this is 3.
Look at you.
There are
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel, and in this video I'm showing you how I homeschool my kids, the software that I use or website that I use, and then how I just incorporated cooking while they're actually learning. So in my other video before, I know y'all already seen me or seen them learning. So I'll have one child on the computer and then the other child on the iPad, and the iPad really kind of just has like a curriculum that's kind of free for K through 2, I believe, and then for my daughter I'll just have her do like these games. So it's not like super serious. It's kind of where they can kind of like let their hair down. But at the same time, they're still kind of learning. And what I like about that is it allows them to reiterate what they've learned either the day before or what they'll learn that day. So the website that I use is IXL, but I found another website called Mia's Academy. Now IXL is cheaper. Like you can use you can pay $20 for one child and possibly. And I think you can pay another 20 for another child, or 10. I'm not sure. I can't really remember for the IXL program, because I wound up switching to another program called Mia's Academy. At Mia's Academy, they seem to like more. They have a better curriculum, I would say, for them, and it's kind of like mapped out for the days and everything. So like Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, they'll have certain subjects that they have to complete, just like as if they were in school. And then, you know, Tuesday and Thursday, same thing. And they have, to me, they have more subjects. Excuse me if y'all can hear my kids, but they have more subjects on Mia's Academy. So they have language, science, reading comprehension, math. They even have Bible stories for there if that's something that you're into. And for my kids, it is. So I think that's really nice to have, just to get them to, you know, to learn the basics and whatnot. They have different languages. They have ASL language, French, German, Spanish. And they have like arcade games and stuff that like the kids can play. They have a whole like world type of thing that they can go in and spend their coins. So you earn coins every day from completing your assignments, and it keeps track of all of your assignments or all of their assignments. It keeps track of their grades. So then when you sign in as the parent, you can see where they're at. They have it mapped out for like 30 weeks, 40 weeks, you know, however long they feel like it should take, or I guess the average that it should take a child to complete that. I wish I would have known about Mia's Academy beforehand, because honestly, I would have just started that from the beginning. To me, it's more engaging. They actually have like the videos and stuff that the kids can watch to kind of learn about it. So for example, like if they're learning something about science, they'll go over it on the video. It's like kind of like a YouTube video. They'll have printouts and stuff that you can print out for them, or that they might have to use to go along with the assignment for that day. And then they give them like practice questions and stuff like that. So I think Mia's Academy is 100 times better. Now it's $199 for the first month, but then it's $40 per child. So it's the only thing. It's more expensive, but honestly, it's more engaging for the kids, and both my kids like it better than the IXL one. So you kind of, you know, getting your money's worth when you're paying for Mia's Academy. Plus, with me having Mia's Academy, I don't even have to kind of be on top of them type of thing. So if they're getting stuff wrong, they'll make them answer those questions over, or they'll bring it up like the next day when they're, you know, when they go over it again. So it's less, I have to be less involved, if you will, so I can go run and get something done like I'm doing it here. So while they were on the computer learning, I am cooking I'm cooking them breakfast. And then, so what I'll do is have one child do their schooling on the computer while the other one's on the iPad. Then I'll cook, get them something to eat. And then when it's time to eat, I'll have them stop. Most of the time they finish ahead of time, but I'll have them stop and then eat, and then we'll switch off. And for like, they even have music too at Mia's Academy, so it's kind of like they can get up and, you know, move around a little bit. But for me, if any of you guys are into like homeschooling your kids, and you wonder about maybe gym or something, I just make my kids do like a short little fun workout on YouTube, if you will, because right now it's still cold, but like when it gets hot, I'm gonna try to take them out and try to go to the park and stuff like that for a couple hours or so to get them out and activated, since, you know, being homeschooled, you kind of can just be more laid back and lazy, and they don't really get to go from class to class. So that's kind of how I balance it out. And then you know, depending on if this is a long-term type of thing, then we'll see about getting them into like clubs and stuff like that. Because I know when I was reading up on homeschooling that they can enter into clubs and stuff, but it all depends on the district. So it really is not up to us. It would just have to be more digging and trying to figure out if the district allows it. But yeah, y'all, this is all this video basically is about. It's just me showing you how they are doing and some of the problems that they have online that we come across on IXL. In my next video, when I show you guys how homeschooling them with Means Academy, y'all are going to see the difference. It's more informational, and it's a lot better for the kids, and they're I don't know, I love it. Now IXL do have like worksheets and stuff that you can print out and games and stuff like that, but for some reason the other one is just 10 times better. But and like I said, I can get, you know, food cooking and started, or dinner started, or whatever. Obviously homeschooling, you can start at any time, it doesn't matter. And I could fold clothes, you know, things of that nature. So it kind of just gives me that freedom to be able to get a couple things done around the house, especially with having 3 kids. And for the breakfast, you clearly can see my kids love ham, so I made them ham, biscuits, eggs, and I just cut up some bananas. And my son had bacon because he doesn't like the ham. But yeah, y'all, if y'all like this, just don't